Hi everyone. This is the beginning of a new YouTube series I'm starting to go along with a video game I'm making called From the Clouds. That's the current working title anyway. So I'll just jump right in and show you what it's all about. So here's the console. These are some little animation kind of sequences I've been working on this week. There's a few problems here with like the fireworks and stuff. All right, I'll make this a little bigger so you can all see. So this is obviously the title page I've been working on. Um, we can begin, there's nothing really there, it's just a blank empty map. What I've really been making is this map editor here. So I'll just load up I've got a bunch of dummy levels here, but this is the one we're interested in. So this is my home world. As you can see, we're getting stuck on some trees here. And this is how I'm planning to build the campaigns that I want to have in the game. You know, a bunch of different stories, obviously. And instead of hand painting, well, I will be hand painting, but instead of hand like writing every map in code and script, I thought it would be better to make a map editor tool here. And that way I can just build the levels within the game itself. So I've got a bunch of different tiles here that I can paint into the world. If I change the paint speed here, you can see that it's very responsive. It's a little bit finicky. You got to kind of go around and paint the edge tile for every different texture conversion. So if I wanted to go from sand to water to grass, for example, like we have a little water section here, and maybe this is a bit of a beach area. I then have to get the grass tile, the corresponding one, and come over to this other side, paint the grass in over here, and you get kind of an idea of how this is going to work. Obviously, that's a bit of a problem there. So these tiles aren't really water tiles. They're set to be the same class as this grass tile here, and I've just changed the sprite to be a water tile. Some of them are water tiles, like this one possibly is a correct water tile. Yeah, there you go. Collision set on that. It's just a few little setting issues there I haven't been bothered to go back and fix because I've been working on cool stuff like this. Well, let's just make a million trees. So if I change the speed, so we only create one, you can see here I've made these apple trees which drop little apple items into the world, and these apples will slowly disappear over time. And as the trees get updated in the game, they'll eventually grow back the apples that I dropped. This was a little mistake over here. I spawned a whole bunch of trees on top of each other, which has kind of a cool effect. I don't know if we do a ton of them. It just spawns like a ridiculous amount of apples. This is another cool thing I've been working on is animals in the game, so I can spawn a bunch of flies into the game, or maybe you want some butterflies. You can put some butterflies in your level. Got caterpillars. They're pretty cool. It's kind of hard to see on the grass. If I put it on the dirt here, you'll be able to see a bit better. They're just crawling along. Little snails. There's a bit of a problem with the snail animation. I need to go back and fix. They're a bit kind of... It looks good sideways, but when they're going up, there's a bit of stutteriness happening there. Oh, lighting. That's another big thing I've been working on. So if I press F4, that'll turn on our lighting engine. You can see I've got a player light set up. So I can change this in runtime to be any like number of light maps that I've created. So later on, I'm going to have a whole bunch of different torches in the game. And you might have like a really good quality torch that has a long distance and has a wide beam. You might have like a really poor like candle to begin with that just creates like an orb of light around the player. There are some bugs in the lighting engine, so as we come into nighttime here, it will look a bit nicer. When it goes to morning, I tried to implement like a tinting system so that as you go from night into morning, it will tint the ambient lighting to be a random sort of like maybe red or an orange tint to kind of simulate sunrise and sunset. But I've got a couple of errors in there, so you'll see it does a bit of a hard jump instead of blending the light evenly over a period of time. So as we come into morning, I think it'll do that hard jump in a second. Oops, if I leave lighting actually turned on. I've also got static lights, so they turn off automatically in the daytime. So yeah, there was that hard jump I was talking about. But as we come back into night, these will turn on. And if I just go ahead and create actually a little test area here, I can, which tile set is it in? It's this one. Create a little lighting demo for you guys. Okay, that is not the correct tile set. This is the correct tile set. Yep, there we go. All right, so before it gets bright again, let's quickly show you here. We got green, blue, red, yellow, just a bunch of different colored static lights. So you can build your levels with specified lighting. If I click on these, we can remove things. And yeah, you might have saw me shoot some fireworks before. That's something I was just sort of experimenting with, different firework patterns. You know, some shoot a little star, some shoot a circle. What else have we got? Oh yeah, bunnies. There's something I've been working on. We'll just make a ton of them so it's really obvious. You can see them all hopping around. You can run over them and crush them. And you get a little death animation like that. And you might notice as if I run through the corpse, it'll like splatter a little bit more blood out onto the ground. It's a pretty nice little effect. Yeah, what else? So I've got some rocks here. We can add rocks into the level. I keep forgetting to change this brush speed. So if you have this set to 0, it paints basically infinitely fast, or as fast as the machine physically can paint. So if I was to pick like a tree type, you can see on 0 speed, you just paint trees like no tomorrow. These little pink dots here, that's just a problem in the pixel map where I have it. Basically, the way it works is it has a color that culls the image, and this is just not set to the correct color. That should be culling those colors, but it's not. Yeah, so I can save the level. Oh, this is a escape menu I've been working on, but we can put like a level name in here. So I don't know, new map. This is why I have so many test maps you might have seen before. We can save that and go into main menu and yeah, load it up. It's probably in here somewhere. Test map. I think it'll be off the screen. So I need to create a scroll box item so that the levels will appear in a scroll box and then you can actually see the new levels. But yeah, we'll just load back into here again. And yeah, there's a little beach area I was making before. But that's basically everything. Yeah, look forward to another update in about a week's time. All right, thanks everybody. Bye.